Alright. It's high noon. To close the caves and stem the Trog invasion, Trog advance. We've received no word about whether he was able to stop the Trogs. Would you look for him at his camp near Frostbane Hold, to the south beyond the toxic airfield? Oh god. Sorry, just tired as hell. Huh, and there's peace boom here. Even though no one would have a profession yet. Meh. Maybe it's just a holdover from the when this wasn't the starting zone. The starting zone. Who knows? Then again, maybe there are sometimes resources to be found in starting zones. You just don't notice it because you don't have professions yet. About the garage stuff yet. Just don't pay attention enough. An elite? Level 4 elite, and these are hostile, unlike most enemies in starting zones. Like remembered with the dwarves and, well, everyone else. They weren't there was no one exactly hostile. And yet, here we go.
How are ya?
And for some reason, there's a horde supply crate there. Okay. It won't be tough to collapse the tunnel, but I'm going to need my team and my equipment before I can get to the task. I'm trying to read it as he says it, but meh. This isn't the biggest job I've done, not even close. This cataclysm may just be the best thing that ever happened to us. It's going to take a lot of power to collapse those caves. I don't know whether the damnable Trogs understood that when they stole me supplies and kidnapped me demolitionists, but the outcome's the same. Ain't gonna be able to blow nothing up until I got that powder back. Go south to Frostbane Hold and kill any of those Trogs you find. Any of them could be carrying me kegs of powder. Except the looters. Only the bone pickers and the marauders, who are actually carrying kegs in their back. If you need a mounted moves, I can do that. I can make them for you too. For a job like this, I normally bring up my whole crew of demolitionists, with some help in setting up the powder, the charges, and the rest of the gear. The job gets done a lot faster. Those blasted Trogs have me men caged all around Frostbane Hold. Now I'm here all alone without the personnel I need to finish the job. You look like a capable monk, though. Would you find the demolitionists the Trogs captured and break them out of their cages?
See you soon.
Let's beat you up. Havati! Fudunk. Fudunk. Christ. Pfft. My god, he can boot it. Get back here before you reset. And thank you for the bag. Stone keg, powder keg with no flavor text. Ah, nice. We just click on it and open it. Good. Thank you for breaking me out of here. You know, you really don't see Trogs turning up much in the later stuff. Bit in Old War, I think, but nowhere really else. I'm sure it makes sense, with the story and whatnot, but it's just an observation more so than anything else. Like, oh, these critters that are a nuisance here? Well, you don't really see them much, later on. They kind of just, fade away. Fungus flingers. They just sound so intimidating, don't they? Yeah, I've no idea why there's those circles beneath people relevant to quests. Also, how could you not just fit out of that? Ah, the invisible wall. Gotcha. Just need to grab one more. And I haven't seen another one of the elites. Which is strange. I know, I would have expected to see him again. Like him to respawn by now. The others have. Him, not so much.
You got my attention.
Oh, I don't have the last thing? Okay, let's go get it. Let's batter you down. How much damage does this do? 50. But it critted for 90 there. It's not half bad.
Glad to meet you.
Well, did you recover me missing supplies? Well now, that's more like it. We may get around to blowing up something after all. You have me tanks and the tanks of the men you rescued. I've already had the boys start setting up the gear down inside the cave. Should be ready to go soon. Really? Because the cave's full of people. Trogs. My team has finished setting up the powder kegs and the detonator at the bottom part of the cave in the western part of Frostbane Hold. All you need to do is venture down there and activate the detonator to explode the powder and collapse the tunnels. That will stop the flow of trogs from the deep parts of the earth. Deep parts of the earth. Christ, it sounds like some Lovecraftian horror. Megatork will have an easier time dealing with the remaining trogs if you take out their leader, who calls himself Boss Brugor. Good luck, Kugree.
Watch your back.
Don't know why your men couldn't have detonated them while, they were down there, but alright. And how they even got down here with the, trogs here. Poisonous mushroom. Then why did you eat it? Maybe it's a contact poison. Actually, are there mushrooms that are contact poisons? Ooh, I got rolls now. Nice. Get your bread rolls here. Get them while they're hot. That was half-hearted. But anyway, I wonder, yeah, are there, poison mushrooms that are so poisonous even touching them could kill you? Like, that's just how how much they goddamn want to kill you. As much as a non-sentient thing with no desires or wants can want to kill someone. Well, apparently that's the Trog Tunnel, even though, it's clearly not anything. Oh, so dramatic. But anyway. Yeah, that just ended up looking weird. It's kind of like in the human area. I'll spoil a bit on you. Some orcs from the burning steeps, steps or whatever it's called. I was always told I was pronouncing it wrong, but I did. Greatfather Arcturus, and he's speaking in Zandalari. Why is he speaking in Zandalari? I know in Cataclysm Zandalari's made a bit of a comeback, but I didn't think they made a bit of a comeback over here. But yeah, anyway, there is orcs from burning steeps in Northshire Abbey. Here, let me show you in case you don't know. You'll be seeing this soon enough when I get to doing the playthrough for the humans. But anyway, some orcs managed to make their way in and burn the vineyards. The elite still has to be respawned. Weird. But anyway, they had a cave entrance over here. But you don't see the cave. You see a maybe like an indentation in the rock or something. Like it's like starts off a cave, but it's like already caved in or something. So like they're trying to say, oh yeah, there's a new thing here, but we're not going to actually install a path to the other area or what have you. They tried to have that thing without fully doing it. Also. System, no. Display, combat, no. Names. Actually, not sure. Yeah, that's fine, I think. I like to have the settings as close to Palnai's as possible. So I could feel the explosion way up here. My boys did a fine job breaking up that blast, but it wouldn't have happened without your help. It's only fair that I split my contract payment with you for helping me finish the job. I'm concerned if you're only getting paid, like, if he split it 50-50 with me. Because that means he was getting paid a silver. I hope I'm getting a tiny share of it, because otherwise, Mechatork is some scam artist. Well, it's time to start packing up and moving on to the next job. There's always something elsewhere. Sorry. There's always something else to blow up out there. Somewhere there's a mountain needs moving, or a gorge that needs carving, and I'll be there to do it. Don't suppose you'd do me one more favour. Would you take this report back to High Tinker Mechatork in New Tinkertown? He needs to know that the Trogs won't be bothering its people again anytime soon.
Safe travels. What's on your
Yeah, doesn't say anything else. Toss this on. You can't read that. It's one of the few quest items that isn't tossed into, Wimbo when you get it. Wonder why. Maybe they just forgot to add it to the list of stuff that was treated as such. If that's how they actually, do it. Do we still have the bloody bandages on? Nah. I guess they were only part of the radiation thing. So no more milking my dwarven male, my gnomish male for blood. No more. What's that? Almar Grim. Yeah. Same thing as what the gnome in the other place said. In the Talsamar over here. About darkness quotient.
Necessity is the first.
Welcome back, Kugree. The High Tinkerer reads Jessup's report. Splendid news. With the Trogs taken care of, we should be able to turn our attention to Crushcog's troublemaking. Our old enemy Termapog is doing his best to keep us from rebuilding and finishing our reclamation of Gnomergan. He sent one of his most loyal henchmen, Razlo Crushcog, and a force of irradiated gnomes to harry us. Oh no, not Harry Potter yet. Oh no. You're a gnome, Harry. Sometimes I remember doing it once or maybe twice, saying that you're a wizard, Harry, and actually coming out right, doing a really good Hagrid impression, but I have no idea how I did it. It's just like Russian roulette, but with doing a voice. So yeah. Anyway, they've taken over an old arsenal up the road to the north, and Crushcog's technicians are repairing those weapons. We have to stop them before they're able to get those mechano tanks back online. Go to Crushcog's arsenal and eliminate as many of the technicians as you can. We've lost more than a couple of scouts trying to find out what exactly Razlo Crushcog plans to do with all those mechano tanks his irradiated technicians are repairing. 1 second. I'm not sure. I think I hear some in the background. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I kind of forgot that I hadn't actually paused this. It was a car alarm, I think, if I was hearing it outright. Anyway, just had to alt tab out, make sure I actually hadn't paused it, and I'm just doing it again. Recording locally, recording locally, recording locally, locally. All is well, and back in. We've lost more than a couple of scouts trying to find out what exactly Razlo Crushcog plans to do with all those mechano tanks his irradiated technicians are repairing. We can't afford to take it slowly anymore. Must act before Crushcock turns his followers and his weapons on us. This techno grenade packs enough explosive power to destroy the mechano tanks and to deny Crushcock their use. Take it north with you, along the road to Crushcock's arsenal, and take out those tanks.
Right.
Alright then, we'll stroll on up north. And there's just random, thankfully neutral, snow leopards around here. And that's level 110 Gnomeregan infantry. Wonder why they're only level 110. Because weren't there others floating around here that were level 115 elites? There's still that circle under it. No idea what it's about. They're actually really weak tanks. They got 7 hit points. A radiation gun. Christ. A gun that shoots a radiation. I'm gonna go punch a battle suit to death. And kick. How burly must you be to just, you know, take out a tank by punching it? You know? Like, seriously. Also, those are huge. Makes me think of the WoW pre-event with the Legion Killer Mechano tank. That is cool. Yeah. Well, that was cool. You never got to see it in action, but it's a giant ass Mechano tank. So, you know, it's cool in principle. What's this? It looks, and it made me think of like Titan Relic or something. Which just, you know, would be weird here. Come on. Just piss off, would you? Thanks. You over there. You over there. Wait, Gnomeregan. No, let's run back. Ooh, and nicely enough, now I'm full on bags. I've like one in each slot. Now I just have to worry about upgrading them. Damn, that roll's handy. Like, seriously. So, yeah, let's just head back here and turn this in. Remember I was saying how the gnomish hunters will get a mechanical cat as a pet. Wonder if it's possible to get that as a non-gnomish hunter. Maybe, maybe not. Mechatork will be pleased to hear that you've ruined Crushcock's plans to use your old weapons for his followers. Without the mechano tanks under his command, he'll be weak and vulnerable.
Off and away.
Really? Well, is he not giving anything else? Like, or was he really sent up here with this sole reliance on using their equipment against them? Seems risky, you know? Doesn't work out, you're fucked. At least if he's given some stuff to work with. And with that as a goal to bolster him, then it's a bit better, you know? That should set Crushcock's plans. That should set back Crushcock's plans a bit, but we can't rest until he's defeated and Chillbreeze Valley is secured. Okay, the Rogue Trainer has some for me, as does Muffinus. While High Tinkerer Mechatork, his military advisor, and I finalized the plans for the attack on Razlo Crushcock, sent my assistant ahead to Brunel village to begin preparations. To get to Brunel village, follow the road southeast out of town. Once you arrive, find Jarvi Shadowstep. See if he needs any help. Our dwarven cousins have dispatched a cadre of mountaineers from Iron Force to help us to join us in the fight against Crushcock. and the other quests we're getting